He's juggled with these names all season, and three of them, captain Tony Mowbray, fellow centre-back Gary Pallister and striker Bernie Slaven, have figured in all his selections. Colin Cooper is welcomed back in the number 3 shirt after serving a 2-match suspension, and his return means that Brian Laws drops to substitute. Bradford's manager Terry Dolan has had even fewer players at his disposal, and these 13 names represent the only professionals on his staff fit for tonight's match. Ian Ormonroyd, their beanpole striker, scored twice when Bradford won in the league at Ayresome Park in February, and his duel with Borough's giant Gary Pallister promises to be one of the vital factors in settling the issue once and for all. And tonight's referee is from Warrington, one of the most experienced officials in the Football League, Joe Worrell. There he is in the centre of the picture, looking very happy. Well, that shot may give you some idea as to the wetness of the pitch here. It's not been raining, but the Middlesbrough club decided to have the sprinklers on, and they weren't switched off until about an hour before the kick-off. So Middlesbrough, in their famous red shirts, attacking the goal to our left, and Bradford City in the claret and amber stripes. And it's been a week of great expectations up here at Ayresome Park, as Gary Hamilton is cut out by Greg Abbott. And a capacity crowd of 28,000 expected here. As Slaven turns that ball, and Hamilton's cross, it's a teaser! In went Ripley, and Tomlinson's dive, I think, just put him off. But a promising start for Middlesbrough, and their fans gathered behind that goal. It was good play initially from Slaven, then from Hamilton. Ripley came in and just couldn't keep the ball down. And that was the sort of nervous start Bradford wanted to avoid. But of course, as Butcher comes here inside the penalty area, and there's no whistle. Butcher turning this way now, and there's the cross, and Pears under his crossbar makes the catch. And that's what you call a lively start. Hendry trying his luck down the right. Tried to thread away through the two defenders, but there was no path. And you can see the tension on the face of young Cooper. Chance now for Kennedy to get in across, and it's not a bad one, and Butcher! So close. And the alarm bells will be sounding in the Middlesbrough defence there, because Butcher got a free header. Kennedy, playing against his old club too, had time for the cross, he measured it, and Butcher also measured the header just the wrong side of the upright. Midway inside the Middlesbrough half, is looking for movement up front and finds it from Butcher. Pallister above him, chances here as Abbott comes in and slices the shot wide. Well, that's twice now that Bradford have created an opening inside the Borough penalty area. And here is Abbott, loping forward but looping the shot past the post. From the ball. Here's Goddard, scorer of Bradford's first goal in the first leg. Finding Butcher, there was a slip behind him from Pallister. A rather awkward start like Ormonroyd. Managed to trip Hamilton then. Which is why Mowbray takes a free kick for Middle. That'll be another free kick as well. This time it was Sinnott on Ripley. So far, Middlesbrough have had exactly twice as many free kicks as Bradford. Only 6 in all in the first 25 minutes. Here it comes from Glover. Senior's header. Off the mark, but the former Reading goal poacher showed how dangerous he was with the goal at Valley Parade, and he was up well there. And here is the ball crossed in, and Senior getting up above everybody there, using his height well, but couldn't direct it. And that's a free kick against Oliver. He certainly whacked his man there in clearing the ball. Senior picks himself up. So Mowbray again with a free kick for Middlesbrough. And hoists it high. It's Ormonroyd, the tallest man up there, who got it away. He and Pallister were in close attendance. Here's Ripley, and a useful cross from him. Senior couldn't get there. Hamilton can! Clip the top of the crossbar. Gary Hamilton shakes his head in disbelief. What a good cross from Ripley it was, and the ball bounced handily for Hamilton, but he just couldn't keep it down below the crossbar. Hamilton, away by McCall. They're playing head tennis out there for the moment. Until Sinnott boots it high in the air, all the way down to the Middlesbrough goalkeeper. And Senior used his height well there, and a slip. And Ripley inside the area. Tomlinson, Slaven's there! Bernie Slaven scores for Middlesbrough. Jubilation for the Borough. And it was a disastrous slip in the Bradford City defence, which brings this tie level. And here's the slip by Sinnott. Ripley took advantage. He was there to pounce, lays the ball low. Tomlinson can't hold on to it, and Slaven, in like a flash, masters the angle. His 23rd goal of the season. What a time to get it as well, and it was Sinnott who didn't master the control. Ripley took it on, and when Tomlinson couldn't hold on, Slaven was there after 35 minutes. Borough 1, Bradford 0. Slaven of Middlesbrough. Runs in field. Plays a good ball again out to Parkinson, who's seeing a lot of it at the moment. He holds off Ormonroyd. This is Glover. Nice little chip pass, and Cooper. And these are tortuous moments for Bradford as Cooper, outside the area, drills it across. Slaven's up there again, and Tomlinson eventually dives on it. And Middlesbrough are really eager at this moment. And again, it was Bradford under the cosh as the ball was played in by Cooper. And with Tomlinson nowhere, he had to dive on it in the end. As the whistle has gone for half-time, with Bernie Slaven's goal separating the sides, and what a good signing this man has been since he came from Albion Rovers. His goal took Middlesbrough up last season, and he's got the only goal of the first half. And at half-time, it's Middlesbrough 1, Bradford City 0, and that means on aggregate, it's 2-2. Well, the words of the managers are behind these players now. It's all down to what happens in the next 45 minutes. But it is worth reminding you that should the scoreline at the end be Middlesbrough 2, Bradford City 1, and we will have extra time. And of course, even at 1-0, there will be extra time, but Middlesbrough's goal at Bradford on Sunday would count double. Oliver wasn't the best clearance, and now Kerr is onside. Good cross over the top from Senior. Bradford's defence was in disarray at that moment as Senior stole in for the header. And it was Kerr, a lovely cross, Senior's header just too high. Hendry against Cooper again, and Hendry, for the first time maybe, got past Cooper and has the chance to play in a cross. Futcher on the right belt there. Here's Futcher with the control. Futcher across the face of the goal. Well, he's probably had the two best chances for Bradford, one with a header and this time with a shot. Well, I think a lot of people were waiting for a whistle. It didn't come. The angle was awkward for Futcher and he fairly blasted it across the net. Kerr does nicely to beat McCall. Now Hamilton, who's got a good shot on him if he can get one in from here. Yes, he can! A magnificent save by Tomlinson, and Hamilton is denied yet again. Well, Hamilton really can hit a ball from this sort of distance, right foot or left. This time it's the left foot, and it requires all Tomlinson's agility to keep it out. McCall, good ball played through by him. And the cross is useful, and it's Hendry's header, and Kerr's his catch. He's not the tallest man on the field, but he got in a fierce enough header to stretch Pears. And it was a lovely cross. There's Hendry's header, and there's the save from Pears. Well, I think everybody would settle for a final blast on the whistle from the referee, and that's exactly what we get. Middlesbrough 1, Bradford City 0 after 90 minutes, and that single goal by Bernie Slaven means that we go into 30 minutes of extra time. Well, they've certainly had their money's worth. In fact, in 3 meetings between these sides before tonight, over 51,000 have watched matches between Bradford and Middlesbrough. So, 30 minutes to go. And a lot of people can hardly stand the tension. If the score remains the same, Middlesbrough will go through to the second stage of the playoffs, and Bradford will stay down in Division 2. But it's worth reminding you that if both sides should score in this period and Middlesbrough should win 2-1 on the night, then we'd have a penalty shootout. What a cruel way that would be for this match to be decided. Slaven. Now Glover. Cooper's cross. Oh, and Sinnott's missed it. There's a real chance here for Hamilton. Gary Hamilton does the little shimmy. Middlesbrough's fans go absolutely wild. Disaster again for Bradford's Lee Sinnott. Hamilton takes the salute. He got the angle absolutely right. And it's all going right for Middlesbrough at the moment. Cooper's cross, it was beyond Sinnott. Hamilton controlled it. Tomlinson dashed out. Hamilton beat him. 2-0. For Bradford, who led the second division for so long, their chances are slipping away. Well, Middlesbrough, sensibly I suppose, have been slowing things down in the last few moments. They have a free kick, which the scorer of their second goal, Hamilton, will take. And it's McCall getting it away. Kerr drives it in! Oh my goodness! Well, that came off the toe end, I think, of Bernie Slaven. And could well have been a really tricky one here. As Kerr hits it in, comes off the toe end. Not sure whether it's Slaven or Goddard. Probably Goddard, actually. Feels for a nudge. Again, it's gone over the top. Again, Hamilton's got a chance. Well, the crowd roared. Hamilton holds his head. This time he couldn't beat the angle. But again, Gary Hamilton got into that position with the ball over the top of Oliver. Hamilton has been quite superb at times tonight. And Bradford once more are under pressure. The ball was laid for Senior, he didn't see it coming. Nothing wrong with McCall's challenge. Hamilton smacks it straight at Tomlinson. Sinnott puts it into the crowd. But Hamilton, for me, the man of the match. He's scored one and he's had so many good efforts. He pops up in all these positions and he's able to take advantage here after McCall falls flat on his back, and that's the shot, that's the save. Well, Gary Hamilton here, 22 years of age, is one of the less heralded of Middlesbrough's young stars, but he's had a major impact on this match. And for the lack of cavalry charge now as Bradford come out. Hendry will try and use his pace, and fine tackle from Dean Glover. Kennedy rolling it down the line. Palin not got much support in the middle, but here comes Goddard. There's his cross. Oh, here's Ormond Royd. Oh, he could well have stabbed it in, and Pears stretched himself and saved Middlesbrough without question then. And it's back up to the other end. It's exhausting at the moment, and Ian Ormond Royd rues his luck. It's the best chance that Bradford have had without question. The ball came, I think, off Lennon, went over Pallister, and look at this for an opening, and Pears was so quick to react. Well, Ayresome Park hasn't known a night like this for a long, long time. And when you think that the fans here have still got to survive 2 more matches after this one, even if Middlesbrough do go through tonight, as they might well from Hamilton. Oh, and Slaven can finish it off now. Slaven twists inside. Hamilton puts it over the top. Well, he spurned his chance of glory then. This really could have finished Bradford as Slaven rolls it back invitingly and Hamilton spoons it over. Goddard for Bradford, 15 seconds left. McCall. And again the red shirts bring it away. Time is running out for Bradford City. And Bradford simply have to dispatch that ball upfield as quickly as possible. It's their only hope. And the referee blows the whistle. It's Middlesbrough's night. It's Middlesbrough 2, Bradford City 0. Bernie Slaven, head in hands, can hardly believe it. The fans are on the pitch. It's a glory night here on Teesside, and a night of misery for Bradford City. Slaven's goal was enough to take the game into extra time. Mowbray again set an inspirational example as Middlesbrough's captain. And when Gary Hamilton there, who is besieged by Middlesbrough's fans, scored in the first minute of extra time, punishing a mistake by Lee Sinnott, the number 8, who trudges away quite disconsolate. It turned into Middlesbrough's night of ecstasy and Bradford's night of despair. So the final score at Ayresome Park is Middlesbrough 2, Bradford City 0. Middlesbrough go through to the second phase of the promotion playoffs.
Margin it.
This is the match that the whole of Teesside wanted to see. Ayresome Park bristling with anticipation for this playoff final. An all-ticket crowd of 27,000, having paid close on club record receipts of £81,000. But at least a further 10,000 Middlesbrough fans have been disappointed. They're not inside on this great night of football here in the northeast. Well, 21 months ago, with the ground padlocked and the club in the hands of a receiver, the Middlesbrough players were having to borrow a pitch and wash their own kit. But now tonight, with a chance to continue their remarkable revival, back from third division to first in 2 seasons. This, of course, is only the first leg of the playoff final against Chelsea, and Middlesbrough know they need to win tonight and win well. And Middlesbrough start with the same 11 players that beat Bradford in the second leg of the playoff semi-final. The winning goal that night coming in extra time from number 5 Gary Hamilton, who had an outstanding match. Chelsea have made 2 changes from the side that enjoyed a 4-1 win in the second leg of their semi-final against Blackburn Rovers. Dorigo returning at left-back after missing 1 game, and Steve Wicks returns to the centre of a defence that expects to be under considerable pressure. And an interesting observation about the 2 centre-forwards tonight, Kerry Dixon of Chelsea and Trevor Senior of Middlesbrough, both came to prominence with their goal-scoring exploits for Reading. Referee Keith Hackett starts yet another trial of nerve for Middlesbrough in the red shirts, white shorts, attacking the Chelsea goal to the right. A trial of nerve that they failed in that last home league match against Leicester, when they only needed a point to clinch promotion and were beaten here at home 2-1. 7 is Bernie Slaven, not forward, no offside, a good chase for Senior. Keeper's come off his line. Unfortunately for Kevin Hitchcock, he was tall enough to reach up and pull that ball down. Good ball forward by Bernie Slaven, strong run by Trevor Senior, who did the right thing when he tried to chip the keeper, but found him just an inch too tall. Scored 4 goals during his spell at Watford, 3 since he came to Middlesbrough, 7 for the season. And Dorigo's come well forward. Now Nevin for Chelsea. Goes at Pallister, gets a little chip for Dixon. Well, he got his header in, Dixon, but he had to reach backwards for it. And maybe a warning there for Middlesbrough about the footwork and the skill of the man who provided the cross. Wicks won the header, but it only fell to Kerr. Ripley kept his feet. Got Senior to look for in the box. Slaven's there as well. Oh, handball, surely. Well, there was a little flick on by Trevor Senior, but no doubt that Bernie Slaven controlled the ball with his hand. Instantly spotted by Keith Hackett. And Trevor Senior perhaps just shading it at this stage in his aerial battle with Joe McLaughlin. This match, of course, being shown live at this moment in 3 London venues to Chelsea supporters, 10,000 of them who might have something to cheer now. Good stop by Pearce. Slipped by Mowbray, though, to let Jury in, and he might feel he should have done better with a one-on-one against the keeper. And Middlesbrough will be happy to get this ball away from their penalty area. Now Slaven. Cooper, the fullback's come up and gone on the outside, and Paul Kerr available on this side. Parkinson, the other fullback. Oh, good tackle, Colin Pates. And now Chelsea's turn to defend. Kerr off the chest. Hamilton, well, if he'd been fit, he might have got there. Bernie Slaven turned it into his path off his chest, and Gary Hamilton wasn't quite agile enough to get onto the end of it. Well, good opportunity for Chelsea. Just over 25 minutes gone, falling to Gordon Jury, although the slip was by Mowbray. Dixon. Jury. To Nevin. Was able to run at his fullback. And flicked up, Dixon, just a little bit too far forward of the Chelsea number 9. And that's a good throw out by Pears, it's put Slaven away. Ripley, Hamilton, again he wasn't quite fit enough to get to it. And Dorigo, well it's end to end. Bumstead. He's got 3 in the middle to look for, and Dorigo still forward in support. Well hit left foot by the left full back. He's popping up all over the field, Tony Dorigo, and offered plenty of space there to take a good look at goal and test Pears with a left foot shot. Ripley. And that's a Middlesbrough throw. Taken by Gary Parkinson, the right back. Mowbray. Dean Glover. Out wide to Colin Cooper, who's got quite a lot of space to come forward and find Slaven. Now Middlesbrough need a good cross. Looking for Senior, got a header to it! Trevor Senior, but definitely a mix-up in the Chelsea defence. Trevor Senior's 4th goal since joining Middlesbrough on the transfer deadline. £200,000 from Watford. And how do you equate the value of this one? The cross by Slaven, the mistake by McLaughlin and Wicks. Hitchcock had come off his line and maybe the Chelsea keeper had shouted that it was his, because neither of the 2 big Chelsea central defenders seemed to jump really for that. Senior got the glancing header and Middlesbrough lead 1-0. 30 minutes gone and Middlesbrough on the score sheet. Nevin, Dixon. Now Dorigo. And Nevin. Inside the penalty area. Sort of position where he can turn and make a shot. Nevin again. Came off Hamilton. And finally it's Paul Kerr who steers it back to Pears. Well, Chelsea will certainly want to get the ball to the feet of Pat Nevin inside Middlesbrough's penalty area, because he can jink and turn, make an opening and maybe even perhaps look for a penalty. Senior. Well, he got to it twice before McLaughlin did. Gordon Dury. Nevin's available. Oh, Middlesbrough are giving it him back. Let's put Slaven in possession. Ripley. This will go all the way back to Hitchcock. Clive Wilson. Out to Nevin. Clark rather scooped that, and it's gone out of play. Bates. Gordon Dury. Was busy in there, but he played it away. He got a kick for his trouble. Play has been waved on. This is Bumstead. He's come through to Dixon. He's facing the wrong way at the moment. Bumstead again. Bates. And Gordon Dury is still down in a heap in the centre circle. Referee still playing advantage. Interesting to see what he does when he finally blows the whistle. Yes, he's remembered the offender. And he's called over Dean Glover. And it looks like a caution. And Keith Hackett, some good refereeing, allowed play to go on to play the advantage, but kept his eye on Dean Glover. And that's a caution for the Middlesbrough player. And now finally Gordon Dury can get the treatment that he needs. Norman Medhurst, the physiotherapist who's come on.